Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have with me Ryan from the Foam project. We are very proud to say that KR1 was one of your first investors, and you guys have come a really long way. Will you just give a sort of overview of what Foam is and why it's important to the ecosystem?
Sure. So at Foam, we're primarily trying to build spatial protocols and location standards for blockchain. Currently, there are none, so there's no kind of shared way to speak or reason about location. There's no visual tools to bring maps and visual aspects to blockchain applications, and especially there's no way to verify any of this information in a trustless way that's acceptable for a blockchain. So we're working on these kind of three elements of Foam of location encoding standards, visual tools, and then ultimately proof of location.
Okay. It's one of those wonderful projects that you feel is a sort of underlying platform on which lots of things could be built. Do you have a sort of a favorite vision for the future in terms of a product that could be using it or a business that could be built on it?
Yeah, absolutely, George. It's definitely a horizontal infrastructure that we see like all different kinds of applications being able to hook into. Before I say my favorite, I'll say probably the most common we see in mobility, having a real-time mapping system of autonomous fleets across different owners or industries, secure IoT data, or more fun like a Pokemon Go game where you can unlock. But my most favorite is when you think of things that don't exist today. So what can you really unlock? You can start to design very complex logics in your smart contract.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds amazing. And in terms of your roadmap going forward, where are you in your project, and what major milestones are still to come?
Yeah, so right now we kind of are the most advanced in the first two elements of Foam, this cryptospatial coordinate and spatial index web app. So those are going to be launching quite soon on the mainnet of Ethereum, and we're going to have a token event. And primarily, though, this token is for contributing work to the proof of location network, but there's so many unknowns in how to correctly deploy this, so we need this token to serve as a coordination solution so that the owners will be able to help solve and build this proof of location protocol for us. So the kind of biggest milestone coming out is this token distribution, and then from there, we'll be distributing the specifications for proof of location and begin test nets in many cities by the end of this year. So
you're saying that you have a token that you actually need to ICO in order to get the platform to work. That's a very special thing to see nowadays. It's quite rare.
Yeah, it's actually, we need this token to solve this technical hurdle that it's no matter how much money or time we had ourselves, we would never be able to deploy the number of nodes at the number of locations to actually test and run the protocol. But if people are financially incentivized now to use that token and they can signal in our spatial index app where the testnet should be, people are going to be motivated to get this protocol built, designed today so they can start mining and running the zones and earning new tokens once it can launch.
Thank you so much for joining us. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks so much, George.